Straight. Hello. I'm here. It's been a long week, hasn't it? Anyways, hello and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizing Moment. The show is dedicated to helping our business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Blau. I'm also the founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. I do that with our profit coaching programs and with our tax planning system and program, which has saved my clients millions of dollars. We're well over 8 million now. Over the well over that. I haven't even counted. Anyways, we do all that legally. I love my clients, but I don't want to share a jail cell with them. So then we're going to talk about everybody's favorite topic, budgeting, and why it's the secret to survival. And I mean this. I'm not, just saying it to say it. Okay. But first, and I lost it. I do this every week. You would think I'd get this right. But first, support for today's show comes from Profit Maximizing Publishing, which published my book, The 90-Day Profit Reset, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and an evaporating customer base. In this book, you will find chapter after chapter and idea after idea about how you can turn around your business and reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even entrepreneurs who are making money will benefit from my book by learning how to make even more money. All right. So let's talk. By the way, we're in the middle of tax season, so sometimes we jump on these shows and we just got out of a meeting or had a phone call. So that's the problem with live. Anyways, there's a myth. I mean, there's a myth most business owners believe that I've spoken to. If you know your business budgets, they're really not needed. The only person that needs it is the bank when you're applying for a loan. There's a truth that successful business owners learn the hard way, which is running a successful business involves paying attention to a large number of moving parts that rarely come together smoothly. It's a way of saying we operate in chaos, but think about that. It's every business is like that, especially a successful business. There's a lot of large things going on, a large number of moving parts, like I said, that rarely come together smoothly. Even the smallest business will run into cash flow problems because of the business cycle. Growing companies, especially fast growing companies, are almost guaranteed to run into cash flow problems at some time or another, usually sooner rather than later. A few years back, I met with quite a few small construction companies who learned about the business cycle and the cash flow problems they'd have the hard way after winning contracts at the local Army base, Fort Bliss, which went through a massive expansion and was good for them. They were trying to give it to some local companies. But once the company started the contract, they quickly learned that they had to pay up front for materials and labor, and that it often took 45 to 90 days to get paid, which sometimes pretty quick. A quick budget could have helped them prepare for this problem ahead of time. What they didn't understand is that budgets are critical to every business owner's success. Operating without a budget is like starting off on a journey without any idea how to get to where you want to go. Sounds like fun, but often ends up in a disaster. A budget helps you plan for success rather than hoping for success. I, I used it. I mean, even if you're a sole practitioner like I was for many years, it was me, me, and me. I was the cook, I was the janitor, and the president. you know, did that for many years when I first started. I ran a budget, literally had what clients, what work I expected to come in, what bills I had to pay. And I came out of tax season many a year on April 15th going, wow, I need $40,000 to pay the bills by the end of the year. So the budget was a motivator. Not don't want to go hungry, and need to feed the kids. Kids expect Christmas gifts, want to go on vacations, whatever. So I better get out there and get some business. And truthfully, every year I made it and then some. But the alternative is the way a lot of businesses work, which is, wow, payroll's next week and I don't have money. Payroll's tomorrow and I don't have money. What do you mean I owe 15, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 in taxes? How? Where'd the money go? Yeah, that's what budget is. Look, when you budget, and look, guys, I mean real life budgeting, not government style budgeting, which is just make believe. You actually sit down, because, sorry, guys, you don't get the print money. Some of you do. But I've got some people who make some really good money. So you might want to talk when you look at your business and see if there's a way to make it a money making machine for you. Anyways, you actually need to sit down and figure out a few things. What are you going to do to get sales that you need to be success? That's part of it. You start off with income, which is sales. What costs are absolutely necessary to deliver your product efficiently? All right. What staffing is needed to attain this budgeted income, and what financing might you need during slow times? There's a lot, but finally, a budget helps you stay on track. Successful business owners review their budgets each month to know how their actual income and spending matches what they planned ahead. Compare the budget to actual. This it, and okay, what happened? Why was sales down? Why was sales really up? Why did this cost jump? What's going on? So now you're being that was fun. I don't know exactly what happened there. Can I enter? Can I enter it again? Hmm. Testing one, two, three. Okay, it looks like we're back. Sorry about that. We did a little crash. Anyways, we're being proactive rather than reactive. I don't know what happened. The system kicked me back on, and it didn't start right away, or it started and I didn't notice it. So if there's a little bit of blank air there, that's my fault. All right. Anyways, this computer I've been having the gremlins have been alive this week. Let's just put it that way. Um, like I said, what we want to do, and I'm not quite sure where it cut off, except all of a sudden the screen disappeared. What we're trying to do is we want to review your budget versus your actual so that you can make adjustments quickly rather than just at the end of the year. It's so very, very important. All right. You truthfully would be amazed at how many businesses owners only discover that they made a profit when they do their tax return after the end of the year. Sometimes they do it. I've got somebody $4 million business figures out they made a profit and they're always on an extension sometime in August of the following year. I don't have an idea how they manage. And to be honest about it, by that time it's impossible to adjust for changing business circumstances. That's why you need a budget. All right. Lesson learned: budgeting isn't a waste of time. Let me rephrase it. Let's do it differently. Budget is a waste of time only if you don't plan on making money. Simple as that. Unless you're just running a simple little nothing. But if you got a business with any kind of complication and a bunch of moving parts, um, it's essential. So I'm going to give you some homework. Um, so first of all, re-listen to the video. Fast forward through that little goof we had. Plan your budget for the next year. Look, get a CPA, or somebody that knows what the heck they're doing to help set one up for you. All right, help you manage your business. Then review the results again monthly, and then adjust as needed. All right. The idea is to be able to be nimble on your feet and get going quickly. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Bilal saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever. God bless. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much.